Good morning, my beautiful aquas. Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and this morning I'm going to do a reading for aqua. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I wanted to film last night. I just got so busy that I needed to finish up some things and then get some sleep. So I hope you all are doing well. You're happy and healthy and getting ready for the season, which is like fast approaching, so fast approaching. In your overall energy this morning, I'm feeling there is this longing energy. There's also a lot of love surrounding you. Excuse my raspiness. I literally am just an hour into waking up, so it takes a minute. But let's see what's going on, my beautiful aquas. Let's see. Spirit, what does my aquas need to know at this moment? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, there's a reunion. There's a soul connection here. There's a soul tie here. This could be your longing or want for a connection, or this could be a connection coming towards you. Someone is longing and wanting. It's a reunion, so it's letting me know that you know this person, possibly. You know this person. Or maybe you've met in past lives. Spirit, what else does my beautiful aqua need to know? And we'll clarify. You know, there's some fears, there's some limitations. The past is holding someone back. There's something that's holding someone back. Keeping them in fear, keeping them limited. I feel a heavy energy of someone who looks back at the past. The relationship with you in the past could have not ended well. Someone's afraid of repeating the past. Yeah, they're at a stalemate. Yeah, it's past. They're avoiding. They're at a stalemate. This is either you or them. Someone is avoiding. They're afraid of repeating the past. There is this fear of repeating. Fear of suffering. Fear. This could be an avoidant. Someone who's afraid of love. Someone who's afraid of love. There's actual people out there like this. Spirit, tell me more and we'll clarify. Tell me more. Someone is afraid of connection, afraid of intimacy, and someone, they're not thinking straight. They don't have clarity. They sure as hell, this person doesn't listen to their intuition at all. They're getting signs and synchronicities, but they're just not connecting it. So this could be someone that is like, why am I drawn to this person? But they're like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm going to go about my day. While more what you would do is you would dive deeper into the signs to an understanding. This is not your energy. Because your third eye is sharp. Your intuition is on point. You see unknown. This person, I don't think, ever seen the unknown. And there's something from the past that scares them like deeply and gravely. There's something from the past. Spirit, what's this reunion and soul tie? What's this reunion? This reunion. Someone who kept a lot of secrets. They kept everything locked in. Whoever I am reading for you, this is a person who didn't share their emotions freely. This was not a person who kept you abreast to their feelings. Like, oh, I'm feeling this. They were someone who was full of passion. It's a passionate connection, no doubt. But they were in and out of your life. And they never offered equal reciprocity. It wasn't an equal exchange of energy. You could have been an anxious attachment, and they could have been an avoidant attachment. So it's kind of like that runner-chaser dynamic. But they're mourning something. They're mourning the loss of something. There's a lot of loss and there's a lot of grief here. It almost feels like this energy of someone who messed up so bad that they feel that there's no way to reconnect with you. Because they dropped the ball so bad. They fumbled so bad. But this is about them sharing truths, sharing feelings. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about this person. Damn. A lot of conflict. There was a lot of conflict. This person could have had a really big ego. They feared vulnerability. They look at vulnerability as weakness. They look at showing emotions as weakness. They could possibly look at love as weakness. Because when you love someone, this person could feel that love makes them feel out of control. There's a lot of people like that in this world. They're afraid to love because it's a feeling that's unknown. They don't trust themselves when they love. They'd rather be with someone they don't like that much than be with someone that they're in love with, because it's easier to manage. It's easier. It's a control thing. This person has control issues for sure. They like to be in control. But there is a message coming. And the message has a lot to do with the Wheel of Fortune, this turning of the wheel. Spirit, what's this turning of the wheel? What's this turning of the wheel? Thank you. Oh, shit. That they want a happy home and a happy life with you. They see you as family. They see you as their happiness. There is no doubt. But this person screwed up. And I mean, not small. This person screwed up royally. That's why they have so much fears and limitations. That's why the past keeps on sneaking in, because they are aware of what they did to you in the past. They are aware. And because they're aware, because they knew they were the emperor in reverse to you. They knew they weren't protecting you. They didn't provide for you. They didn't nurture. They didn't love. They didn't step into... This person was not in their power when you met them. It's almost like, I don't mean to say this to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's almost like that fuck boy and fuck girl finally sees the light. Spirit, tell me more. Could be Aries energy. They definitely have a lot of fire, so this relationship could have been rather passionate. It was passionate based. Because avoidance, avoidance, they might not speak, but they show their love because they are hypersexual people. Usually avoidants are super hypersexual because that's how they show love, through sex. But they were full of lies, secrets, and deception. But there's a perspective shift. They're shifting their perspective. They are aware that they left you as a choice. And because they put you as a choice, they're in nightmares. They're in worry. And it affected their money. How they treated you affected their flow of abundance. This person took more than they gave you. And maybe this person is experiencing some form of karma in terms of finances. Their finances are dwindling. It's because Everything is energy. What you put out, you will surely get back. And if all this person did was take and cause you pain and suffering, divine source is like, where am I going to show this person pain? I'm going to affect their finances. Because if someone like this, they usually have an ego and they usually tie money into their worth. Money is their worth. The more money I have, the more worthy I am. They truly believe that. But their money has been affected by this. It's because the energy they gave you. It's almost like don't mess with the chosen one. If you mess with the chosen one, you will reap. You reap what you sow. Spirit, tell me about this fear and limitations. You don't have fear and limitations. Oh, shit. Because they know they're about to face judgment. This person is facing judgment right now. They're facing judgment and they're feeling it for the first time. Like this is... Karma comes for all of us. All of us. I face karma. You guys face... Karma comes for all of us. All of us. What you do to others is going to come back to you sooner or later. And if you mess with an Aqua or a Capricorn, because we're ruled by Saturn, the planet of tough love and karma, you're going to get it rather quick. It's going to come pretty quick. This person is facing judgment. This person is going through an awakening. They're seeing truth finally for the first time. And the truth might be very uncomfortable for them. Maybe this person made you feel like you were the bad guy, but they're starting to see that they were the problem. This person is taking accountability. That's what I feel. I feel like someone is finally taking accountability because it's catching up. It caught up. Not just, it's not catching, it caught up. Their behavior caught up to them. Spirit, tell me about this judgment. Yeah, I caught up. They don't want to accept it though, because the cards are not, yeah. They don't want to accept that they're the reason that there was no walking towards the sun, that there was no victory, there was no forward movement, because they were the Page of Pentacles. They breadcrumbed you. This is that breadcrumb energy. Like, I'm going to give this person a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Dang. Maybe that's why this third eye is here, because not only are they starting to see that they gave little, you acknowledge how little they gave. Spirit, tell me about this third eye, this clarity. This person is starting to see. That's why it's so much longing. Because they're starting to see. They long, yeah. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we'll give this person the benefit of the doubt. They started as a page. They're at a knight. They are going to make a offer. It's not going to be big. It's not going to be like this person transformed overnight and everything's going to be... They're going to make an offer that is very grounded. Spirit, what's this offer? That they want to work with you, that they want to collaborate with you. If anything, they want to rebuild what they destroyed. Because we have a lot of pentacles. They want to rebuild what they destroyed. They have clarity of mind. They see what they destroyed. Spirit, what is this collaboration about? that they can't deny the spiritual connection that this is. They can't deny the truth anymore. And the truth is you. You are truth. The High Priestess is the bridge between the spiritual and the physical world. The messenger, the sage, the shaman, the healer, all-knowing. This person is afraid of your gift of sight. How do you see right through them? How do you understand them? How? Like, they're like, how? How do you know me? How? Spirit, tell me more. Damn. We have the Knight of Swords. Someone is ready for direct and clear and concise communication. Maybe because you've been so direct and clear and concise in your communication, it's enlightening them to become the same. Spirit, tell me about this fast-moving communication. Tell me that they want to work with you. They want to celebrate. This person could have put you in third-party interference too. Well, obviously, they always left you as a choice. They caused a lot of conflict in your life too. And they kept everything in the dark with you. But they do see you as the star. They do see you as the star. So there is hope. There is healing here. There is... It's almost like you saw them at their darkest, but you still held a light for them. This person could have hurt you greatly, but there was always this love and connection that you felt with them. It's like you left a light on. And you left the light on because you intuitively knew that this was your person. This was your person. This person is yours. You guys do belong with each other. You were just at different levels of healing. And maybe this person is catching up with you. They're catching up. And that's where you need to ask yourself, are you going to release the past? Are you going to release the lack of the past and really step into your High Priestess and trust that everyone deserves a second chance? I truly believe in a second chance. I truly believe people can change because I've changed. When someone says to me, I don't believe in a second chance, you know what? Then you're a bit of a bitch, all right? I'm sorry you hold on to shit, but everybody deserves a second chance. And I'm not talking, I'm not talking about someone who abused you. I am not. I would never give someone who caused me physical harm a second chance. I'm talking about someone who is emotionally scarred and had a really hard time sharing their emotions. Someone who went through trauma, and maybe you handle trauma differently than they handle trauma. But I'm not seeing an evil person here. I'm seeing a person who is upside down in their feelings. They were upside down. They were emotionally unavailable, but they're looking ahead. They're looking forward. They're stepping into their strength, that's for sure. They're taming the beast that's inside of them, that voice that says, you are undeserving of love, or whatever issue this person is facing, they're dealing with it, and they want to come forward. Spirit, what's the advice for my Aqua? What's the advice for my beautiful Aqua? Trust. We have the Nine of Pentacles. No, we have the Ten of Pentacles, my bad. Trust that you're going to have a happy home and a happy life with this person. Even through the pain. something beautiful is going to come of this connection. And it's because you held your vision. Spirit, tell me more. You held your vision. And you didn't let this person's actions and behaviors keep you in a self-imposed prison. It's almost like that understanding, like this person treated me unfairly because they don't know how to treat themselves fairly. So it's like they projected how they felt towards themselves on you. But you didn't allow that to make you feel any other way, and you didn't allow it to blind you. Like you still saw the truth. Like just because you don't treat me good doesn't mean I'm not worthy and not good enough. And you kind of released yourself from that. Because this relationship could have caused you to feel like there's something wrong with you, but the problem was never you. The problem was them. And it's about releasing that and saying, you know what? I release that. You're not holding on to pain. I'm feeling this heavy energy of unconditional love. It's almost like you unconditionally love this person into their own personal healing. You allowed this person enough space to figure out themselves. Because if you give someone enough space and you don't chase and you just stay in alignment with self, you can help someone start to heal. You can. And that's the energy that I'm feeling here overall. Let's get an affirmation to close this out, my beautiful Aqua. Thank you for spending the morning with me. I gotta get ready. Spirit, what affirmation does my beautiful Aqua have? What affirmation? Thank you, Spirit. Yep, belief. Because you held belief. Not only did you hold belief, you stayed in joy with yourself. You were still happy. You still knew you were a source of light. And it says here, I believe in myself and the beauty of life and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of divine source. Yeah. Keep on believing, my beautiful Aqua. Guys, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.